Hey guys, and welcome back to Mummy Cooks Homemade, and this is a day in the life of my kitchen. It's a bit of a mixed bag for you today, guys. So, breakfast. I did baby potatoes for salad the night before for tea. So I always save, if there is any, whatever's left, keep them in the fridge. And then slice them up. My mum and dad used to fry them in the morning. But obviously we don't need to do that with air fryers and that now. But we slice them up. We used to slice them up and have them in a sandwich for the morning. I don't know if people out there that watch me, their parents used to do it or they actually do it. But yeah, the kids usually get these. Just stick them in the air fryer until they're crispy. So, or crispy-ish, depending on how hungry the kids are and how harassed I am. So basically, just get a couple of pieces of butter bread and some sliced potatoes. I mean, they only get this when there's leftover potatoes, which isn't, to be honest, not that often. So Amy likes these, but only in the bread. If there's any left over, she don't eat them, which is weird. So that's what they have. Right, guys. So this is a Eurocross delivery. I only get this delivery about once every 8 weeks, and it's usually always prawns. And there is salmon in this one, but that is, as a family, what we eat most of fish-wise. So here I have 3 bags of these. These are 3 for £10, and they are cooked, peeled, deveined, tail on king prawns, and it's 300 grams a bag. And as you can see, they are nice sized prawns. So you get 3 of those for a pound, I wish, £10. These ones are new. These are 300 grams a bag, and these are £2 a bag. So you can see they're smaller, they're steamed, they are cooked. Well, these are perfect for salads. So I got 3 bags of these as well, and they were £6 for the 3. What's next? Let's have a look at salmon. So we have salmon. All of this is delivered frozen. This is pink salmon, boneless, wild caught. It says wild caught from the clean waters of the Pacific Ocean. And the salmon is, for 500 grams, £5.50. So that's not bad. What else? Find the name. Size 16-20. So these are huge. You can tell by my hand how big they are. So these are blanched, peeled, deveined, tail on. And these are size 16-20. These are big. These I'll use if I do like battered prawns or something like that. So I've got a bag of these, and the 16-20, like I said, £5.99. And then I've got these are different. So I've got these. These are even bigger. They're just massive. You pay a lot of money in the supermarket for these. These are absolutely longer than my finger, look. Raw, headless, shell on. They literally take a couple of minutes this size to deshell it. And I would rather deshell them than pay the shop price for something small. So these a size 13, 15, And these are $4.99. Again, that's really cheap. They are massive. It's not like eating seafood, it's like eating meat. And one more, these are a little bit smaller. Well, about half the size of those. These are raw headless shell-on king prawns, size 41.50. And these were £4.49. Again, I don't mind that the raw. I don't mind cooking them at all. They are a good size. 500 grams. The bags are 500 grams worth. Yep. Unless stated otherwise with these little bags. And they're 3 for £10 ones. So yeah, so that I paid for all of this seafood. I mean, the salmon, 3 bags here of king prawns, 3 bags of what I would call salad or popcorn shrimp, huge ones, and all I paid for all of that was $36.97 without delivery. Obviously delivery, even with your regular shopping, you got to pay delivery. But yeah, that's where I like to get my prawns from. This is the way that we can afford to eat so many prawns, because they are so expensive now for a little amount. And when you're feeding a family, you're going to need more. The 4 of us are going to need more than this little bag. So I use 1.5 at a time. That gives me 2 meals with these. So yeah, £3 for tea if you split it, half a bag, and that one for a family of 4. That's not bad. So this was from Eurocross. I will link it underneath the video. I'll let you get on with the rest of the video. Bye. So it's now lunchtime. Obviously the kids are off school, so normally we don't do anything really for lunch when the kids are at school. But this day they had some cheese toasties. I do them in the air fryer as well. And usually with the kids I put in some salami or a bit of pepperoni. I think I used the last of what was in the fridge on their toasties. So it was a bit of both. I think there was just literally a few slices of each left, so I just put them in the sandwiches. I know it looks like I've left a gap where the cheese is and that, but I do put another layer of cheese on top of the salami, so it does all get melted and go everywhere. So just, Steve puts in full slices of salami, but I find if you bite it, half the time you pull out the full slice. So I usually just slice it up. That way you don't lose out your sandwich when you take a bite, and you don't burn your lips off either when this piece is hanging out your mouth. Nice graphic, I know, but hey ho. I'm sure you've all seen how to do cheese toasties before, but I just thought I'd show you what the kids are having. So they'll have this with a smoothie. Caitlin actually the one that usually has like yogurts with the chunks of fruit in, and that one keen on the smoothie. Whereas I have put more cheese on, it's just skipped it along. Whereas Amy, on the other hand, quite liked it. Very odd, my kids, I tell you. Weirdos. So it just goes into the air fryer. And I usually do this for 10 minutes at 170, then 2 minutes at 190. Yes, I use scissors. Well, it's quicker and easier. And it's, by using the air fryer, I ain't got to stand there while it's cooking, you know, it's easier. Yum yum. And I'm my breakfast yet, I'm making myself hungry. So that was the sandwich they had, and Steve makes them a smoothie. Frozen banana. Frozen fruit. So this is all fruit that Caitlin eats, yet she moaned about this. I tell you, the weirdos. I whizzed it up. There we go. I tell you something, this machine is really good. This is the small cup, so you can use this one as a personal cup, but we are reviewing this blender, so you'll see it more when we do that, when that comes out. But it is really good. And there we go. So they had the toasty and the fruit smoothie for lunch, dinner, whichever way you want to call it. This came yesterday, but I knew I was doing Day in the Life, so I thought I'd save it and just pop it in. Dunelm over the bank holiday had a sale. This is for, well, it's a jam and sweet thermometer. Years I've been saying to myself I'm going to get one of them. Never do. So that's why I don't make the likes of fudge and stuff like that. But now, this was in the sale. It was only £2 in sale. So I grabbed one. So I can make some fudge now. I ain't got no excuse. The Kilner preserve jars. This is a ½ litre or 17 US fluid ounces. These were down to, I think, 150. And I got two. I plan on doing some lemon curd this week as well. So, and I want to be able to send some to a friend. So that's why I got some of these. So cheesecakes. I have to do the really deep cheesecake in my old reliable pan, and it's only 6 inch. So my cheesecakes, instead of being this thick, are this thick. So I went on Amazon, and it was, the minimum was about £8.5, £9 for a 8 inch springform tin one. And I thought, surely they've got to be cheaper somewhere else. And I remember Craig told me about Dunelm being having things on offer because it was bank holiday. And I got them for £3 each. I got two. £3 each at Dunelm. So now I've got the right size that I need for my cheesecakes. And it's in easy release spring form. So yeah, another couple of pans to add to the amount of pans that I've already got. But yeah, so that was a good bargain. This was £1. Now I've got the other flan. Oop. There we go, sealed in at the bottom by tape. Now I've got another flan one like this, but you'd have seen it before, and it's all perforated all the way around it. So putting anything liquid in it, such as a smaller quiche or whatever, you can't do that. So I got this one, and the reason I got it is because it was so cheap. I thought, well, it'd be daft to pass it up. So this is the 10 inch one, and they're oven safe to 230C and dishwasher safe, so they're safe for Steve to wash. Main reason I had a look on Dunelm. We've had a 1 cup or a hot cup, as they call them. How many years? Maybe 3 or 4 years.
A while.
Yeah. And it just does not get as hot as it did. And hot cups, for a decent one, more expensive than I pay for this anyway. So I've got this one. If you pan round, Steve, it's already out of the box. I've been using it. You can see it's a nice kettle. It's a big one. Retro looking. So this is 1.7 litres. and it was £30 in the sale. And it's got a rapid boil element on it. Cordless, integrated temperature gauge. Is that the temperature gauge, Steve?
Yeah.
Is it really? It was me thinking it showed you how full it was. Or was that at the side? Oh, that's at the side. I'm a donkey. I haven't even used this yet.
Well, I've been using it.
Yeah, Steve's been using it. Yeah, so that's at the side. But yeah, so from the last time we made a drink, the temperature's still 60 degrees in it. So that's pretty good, really, if you wanted it for a certain temperature for a recipe. So that was £30 in the sale. I think it should have been 50. Right, my old I had a metal cake server and it died on me. It was rubbish. This bit came out of the handle. So this was £1. 5-year guarantee on it. So I just bought another one.
Keep the receipt.
Keep the receipt. So I bought another one. Don't ask me why this is in it, but for some reason they sell this. And this was £1. And I thought to myself the other day, I'm going to have to buy some more of that stain remover. Ooh, I can go back on Poundland, but I've seen it on there. So I grabbed one while I was there, because I use this in every single wash anyway, because Steve and the kids are crumpets. So yeah, I got that simply because it was there and I needed some. So your nana, Steve, I mean his nana's in her 90s. He's got the metal version of this with a handle. But hers has a lot of different measurements. So this is your sugar, grams, flour.
I still sell them at Co-op.
Do they really? The metal ones?
I never picked one up the other day.
And then you've got mils and fluid ounces. And it was 50p. And I thought I'd try it out. Especially when...
quick recipes.
Yeah. Rather than getting out measuring cups. Measuring cups and spoons, because as you can see,
I always use this for.
As you can see, I've got a shortage of measuring cups and spoons.
Mum uses those for Yorkshire puddings.
Does she? Huh. So this was £2. With it comes the leveller to level off your cup if you're using dry ingredients, and it gives you fluid volume measurements here. So if you're doing an American recipe or whatever, dry volume as well. And that's your scraper leveller. So you can use the edge of it to scrape out the inside of your cup if you're doing butter. It comes with a egg separator as well. So if it's not moving properly because the label's still holding it on together there. Catches the yolk, lets the white drip through. And then you've got the usual cup measures. Why more British people don't have these, I'll never know. There's a lot of recipes with cup measurements. I've got some metal ones up there, but I seem to have lost one of my cup measures. I think it's the half cup that's missing off it, so I thought, well, that's there. I grabbed the thing, took out my metal ones, and I've got a whole batch of them with an egg separator and a thingy as well. So yeah, that's all I got from Dunelm, but the main thing was to replace the hot cup, and I really like that kettle, so I decided on that one. Yeah, look out for the fudge and the lemon curd, because they'll be coming up. Next, what's just come is a small Eurocross fishmonger haul, so I'll pop that into this video as well. So here is Steve, and he is making a tomato soup, and he recorded it for you. So in we go with onions. I will put the full recipe. I didn't watch him do this, so I'm winging this. There's celery, carrots, and potatoes. None of these need cooking beforehand. Bay leaf, 2, 3. He did say to me that he forgot to press record when he blitzed it, you know, in the blender that I've just shown you. So he does do that with this. We'll see when we get to it. He said he forgot to press record, so he might have skipped that part, bless him. The full recipe will be in the description box at some point today. Please give me a chance to pop it in there. The kids are off, so he's cooked it long enough. He's putting, and the times will be given as well below. And he's putting in some tomato puree. Scrape the bottom of that pan. He's killing my pan! This is white wine vinegar, I think, by the look of it. Sugar, obviously, because it's going to be tomato, so it's going to be acidic. Just regular sugar by the look of it is showing me. Scrape that pan. I ain't checked that pan, I'm going to check it. Make sure he's got it all off. So, tomato passata. And how many tins? So we've got chopped tomatoes. 1, 2, 3. 4 cans of chopped tomatoes. You could, of course, use the same weight in fresh tomatoes. Just make sure to just pour some boiling water over your tomatoes, and then you'll be able to get the skin off. This is vegetable stock. Well, don't look vegetable to me. I bet he didn't find the veggie ones. I'll ask him after this. But it's supposed to be vegetable stock. As you can see, this is nearly a 5 litre pan. So it makes a lot. So it's a good cheap recipe. For anyone that fancies soups. I mean, you can leave it as well. Chunky, should you so wish. In our case, oh, he's got it all on me cook-a-look. Focus, Hayley. In our case, Steve would eat it like this, but the kids would not. Yeah. So after that, he did go on to blitz it, as you can see, and it's a thick soup. So he needs to clean my oven. And that's the soup that he made. As I say, recipe will be below. Hey guys, so this is the last part of the video. This is a sponsored part from Snackverse. Last time we had a box from, where was it, Steve?
Spain.
Spain, yeah. Oh, the fried egg crisps, yeah. This time we've got Bulgaria. This time they've sent us the original box. So it's a combination of, and it'll tell you in here. So they do the mini box, and that's what it has in the mini box for Bulgaria. And the original box, does it go to the next page? No. So in the original box you get that, plus you also get the what the contents are of the mini box. So these are what Caitlin's after. Actually, the sort of thing I'd probably eat, to be honest. And they are cream and dill crisps. So she's gonna like them. These are out of the mini box. These are just ketchup crisps, basically, in cubes. Amy's eyeballing these. And these are violet candies, shaped into little violets. You always get a drink. You don't get it with a mini box, but you do get it with the original and the premium. So this is called the Derby, I'm mangling this, Etar drink. And it's emmer wheat. It's made from emmer wheat. It resembles honey and caramel. The one we had last time was lemon, I think. I think there's only one thing in here that Caitlin can't have. It does tell you below here, and I believe that this does need to be changed because this writing is far too small for people to read. I can't read it. But it tells you what's in there. The ingredients. What's this one? Svoge Republica. Classic Bulgarian chocolate comes with luscious core of cocoa nugget cream, enriched chocolate. So that's that. And then the kids were like, "Oh, we've got to put that in the freezer." No, you don't. It's a nice and small N ice cream wafer cone. So it's just in the shape of, say, a cornetto, and it's just got it's filled with either cocoa or vanilla cream, and coated in smooth cocoa, and then the wafer on the outside. This one is a caramel. Can't remember. Hang on. Let me go to. I think that's out of the mini box. Yeah. Wafers generously filled with smooth and sweet caramel, topped off with chocolate, and yeah, it looks nice. It looks like one of our blue ribbon bars. Then we have soft cake, which feels just like the picture. Another honey cake. These Steve has been all over. They're hard candy, but they're filled with peanuts. Caitlin cannot have them. And a monkey cake. So yeah, it's great for kids to try new flavours. It's 3 sizes of boxes. Steve's just nicked the last one of those. 3 sizes of boxes. I will link Snackverse below. Make sure you have a look and see whether you want to try something from a different country. Maybe the only chance some of us get. So yeah, thank you to Snackverse for sending this original box, and I'll see you next time. Bye. And this, to finish off the day, is what we had for tea. We had some bacon and pea risotto. Tender stem was cooked in the pan when it went into the oven. Comes out perfectly. It's cooked for the perfect amount of time. We've got some what do you call it? Parmesan. Yeah, I got some parmesan over it, popped the lid on for a minute, and it melted down. And that is what we had for tea. So it was a bit of a mixed day in the life today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button. You've done such an amazing job with that like button. It's pushed the videos out further. Chat to me down in the comments. I am going to make some lemon curd this week. I'll film it. Just let me know if you want to see that. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.